Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So we have been discussing about chapter 13 unitary method in that exercise 13a. So let's discuss homework answers. 7th question. A motorbike travels 425 km in 5 hours. How much distance will be covered by it in 3.2 hours? So you will get the answer. In 3.2 hours, a motorbike travels 272 km. Okay. Next, 8th one. If the cost of a dozen identical articles is rupees 672, what is the cost of 18 such articles? So, the answer will be cost of 18 articles. You will get rupees 1008. Now next 11th question. Cost of 10 kg of wheat is rupees 180. First one, what is the cost of 18 kg of wheat? So here cost of 10 kg wheat, it is given rupees 180. You need to find 18 kg wheat. Its cost you need to find. So your answer will be in rupees. Okay. So you can start with a kilogram. So cost of 10 kg of wheat, it is given rupees 180. Therefore from this you can find the cost of 1 kg of wheat. This 10 kg and 1 kg. Comparing, this is less. So less comes means you need to divide. So 180 by 10. Okay, 180 you can divide by 10. You will get rupees 18. So cost of 1 kg of wheat, it is 18. Therefore cost of 18 kg of wheat. How can you find? Comparing 1 kg and 18 kg. This is more. So what to do? Multiplication. That is cost of 1 kg of wheat into 18. Okay, you will get the cost of 18 kg wheat. So, 18 into 18. You will get rupees 324. So, cost of 18 kg wheat, it is rupees 324. Okay. Next, in that second one, what quantity of wheat can be purchased in rupees 432? So, you know, cost of 10 kg of wheat is rupees 180. That means in rupees 180 you can buy 10 kg of wheat. So, in rupees 432, how much quantity of wheat can be purchased? So, your answer will be in kilogram. So, you can start with the rupees. Okay. You can write the steps like this. In rupees 180, wheat purchased, it is 10 kg. So, in rupees 1, wheat purchased will be, how can you find 181? Here this is less. So, less comes means you need to divide. So, 10 by 180. 180 you are taking to that side, the other side. So, 10 by 180 kilogram. Okay, so in rupees 1, wheat purchased, it is 10 by 180 kilogram. So, therefore, in rupees 432, this is our question. So, in rupees 432, wheat purchased. Rupees 1, rupees 432. This is more. Okay, so if more comes means you need to divide. So, more comes means you need to multiply. So, 10 by 180. In rupees 1, how much wheat can be purchased? That into rupees 432. Okay. Now, 10 and 180, it will go in 10. So, you will get 1 by 18. So, 1 by 18 into 432, it is 432 by 18. You will get 24 kilogram. So the answer is 24 kilogram. In rupees 432, 24 kilogram of wheat can be purchased. 12th question. Rohit buys 10 pens for rupees 150 and Manoj buys 14 pens for rupees 168. Who bought the pens cheaper? So Rohit, he bought 10 pens for rupees 150. Okay, that is cost of 10 pens, it is rupees 150 in case of Rohit. Okay, now Manoj, he bought 14 pens for rupees 168. So who bought the pens cheaper? That means who has the pen with lower rate. Comparing who has the pen with the lower rate. That you need to find here. Okay. So your answer will be in rupees. Okay. Who bought the pens cheaper means who has a lower rate. That you need to find. So your answer will be in rupees. So you can write the steps like this. Cost of 10 pens. First you can take a Rohit. Rohit's case you can take cost of 10 pens, it is rupees 150. Okay. From this what you can find cost of 1 pen. Okay. 1 pen 10 pens. This is less. 1 pen. This is less. So less comes means you need to divide. So 150 divided by 10 you will get rupees 15. So Rohit, he bought pens of rupees 15 each. Okay, he penned 10 pens of rupees 15 each. Now we can take Manoj's case. Cost of 14 pens. He bought 14 pens for rupees 168. So cost of 14 pens, it is rupees 168. So what will be the cost of 1 pen? 14 pens, 1 pen. This is less. So you need to divide. 168 divided by 14. You will get rupees 12. So in case of Rohit, cost of 1 pen it is rupees 15. And in case of Manoj, cost of 1 pen it is rupees 12. So from this you can conclude Manoj bought the pens cheaper. Okay, you can write the conclusion. Manoj bought the pens cheaper. This is the answer. Okay. 13th question. A tree 24 meter high cast a shadow of 15 meter. At the same time, the length of the shadow cast by some other tree is 6 meter. Find the height of the tree. So here, what is given in the question? The length of shadow of 24 meter high tree. Okay. Tree, it has height 24 meter. So its length of shadow will be 15 meter. Okay, so here you need to find the height of the tree whose length of shadow is 6 meter. 24 meter height ulla treeയുടെ ഷാഡോയുടെ ലെങ്ത് 15 മീറ്റർ. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 6 മീറ്റർ ഷാഡോയുടെ ലെങ്ത് 6 മീറ്റർ ഉള്ള ട്രീയുടെ ഹൈറ്റ് ആണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. So your answer is height of the tree. That is meter only. Height of the tree എന്നുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ വരുത്തണം. Okay, so you can write the steps like this. If the shadow is 15 meter, height of the tree, it is given in the question 24 meter. Okay, so if shadow is 15 meter, height of the tree is 24 meter. From this what you can find? If shadow is 1 meter, what will be the height of the tree? Divide. 15 meter, 1 meter, here less. So divide. 24 by 15 meter. Okay. Now if the shadow is 6 meter, this you need to find. Okay, height of the tree equal to. How can you find 1 meter, 6 meter? Here more. So if more comes means you need to multiply. Height of the tree, if the shadow is 1 meter, that is 24 by 15 into 6. Okay. 24 and 15 will go in 3. So 24 divided by 3 it is 8 and 15 divided by 3 it is 5. So you will get 8 by 5 into 6. So doing 8 into 6, it is 48 by, in the denominator it is 5. Now 48 you can divide by 5. You will get the quotient 9.6. So the answer is 9.6 meter. Okay, if the shadow is 6 meter, height of the tree is 9.6 meter. 14th question. A loaded truck travels 18 km in 25 minutes. If the speed remains the same, how far can it travel in 5 hours? So in 25 minutes, it will travel 18 km. So in 5 hours, how far it can travel, that you need to find. Okay, so your answer will be in kilogram. Okay, so start with the minutes. So your steps will be like this. In 25 minutes, truck travels. It is 18 km. This is given in the question. In 25 minutes, truck will travel 18 km. From this, what you can find? In 1 minute, how far the truck will travel. Okay, so that you can find by division. That is 18 by 25 km. This 25 you are taking to this side. So 18 by 25 km. Now our question is, in 5 hours, how far the truck will travel? 5 hours. Here this is given in minutes, 25 minutes and 1 minute. But this is in hour, so convert this 5 hours to minutes. You know how to convert hours to minute. 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 5 hours is 60 into 5, 300 minutes. Okay. So in 300 minutes, how far the truck will travel? That you need to find. How can you find? In 1 minute, how far it will travel? That is 18 by 25. That into 300. Okay. This will give you the answer. 18 by 25 into 300. Now 25 and 300 will go in 25. So here 1 time and 300 division 25, it is 12. So 18 into 12 by 1. You will get the answer 216 km. Okay. So in 5 hours or in 300 minutes, the truck travels 216 km. Next, exercise 13b. In that second question, A made 84 runs in 6 hours and B made 126 runs in 7 hours. Who made more runs per hour? So, in case of A, in 6 hours, he made 84 runs. And in case of B, in 7 hours, he made 126 runs. So you need to find here who made more runs per hour. Okay, who made more runs, that you need to find here. So your answer will be number of runs. So that you can write in right side. Okay. So your steps you can write like this. In 6 hours. Number of runs made by A. First we are taking A's case. So in 6 hours, number of runs equal to 84. So in 1 hour, from this you can find in 1 hour number of runs. What number of runs he made, that you can find by doing division. 84 by 6. Okay, you will get 14. So in 1 hour, number of runs made by A, it is 14. Next, we can take the case of B. In 7 hours, number of runs made by B, it is 126. This is given. So from this, you can find in 1 hour number of runs made by B. You can find by division 126 by 7. You will get 18. Now 14. Number of runs made by A in 1 hour, it is 14, and number of runs made by B in 1 hour, it is 18. So who made more runs in 1 hour? It is B. Okay, so the answer is, you can write B made more runs per hour. Okay. Next, fourth question. The temperature dropped 18 degrees Celsius in the last 24 days. If the rate of temperature drop remains the same, how many degrees will the temperature drop in the next 18 days? So, in 24 days, the temperature dropped 18 degrees Celsius. Okay. So, rate of temperature remains the same. It is given. So, you need to find in the next 18 days, how many degrees will the temperature drop? Okay, so your answer will be in degrees Celsius. How many degrees? So your answer will be in degrees Celsius. So you can start with the days. Okay. So the steps will be, in 24 days temperature dropped equal to, that is given in the question, 18 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that you can write, in 24 days temperature dropped equal to 18 degrees Celsius. So from this, what you can find, in 1 day temperature dropped. How much the temperature dropped you can find by division. 24 you can take to the other side. So you will get 18 by 24 degrees Celsius. Okay. In 1 day, temperature dropped equal to 18 by 24 degrees Celsius. Therefore, in 18 days, temperature dropped equal to, how can you find? In 1 day's temperature drop equal to 18 by 24 degrees Celsius. So, in 18 days, temperature dropped will be 18 by 24 into 18. 1 day's temperature drop into 18. Okay, so 18 and 24 will go in 6, 3 and 4. Okay, 3 into 6, 18, 4 into 6, 24. Now 4 and 18, it will go in 2. So you will get a 2 here and a 9 here. 9 into 2, 18, 2 into 2, 4. So 3 into 9, 27. Divided by, in the denominator it is 2. 27 by 2. Doing division you will get a 13.5 degree Celsius. So the answer is, in 18 days temperature dropped as 13.5 degrees Celsius. Fifth question. Mr. Chopra pays rupees 12,000 as rent for 3 months. How much does he pay for a year if the rent per month remains same? So 3 months rent, it is 12,000. What is the rent paid for a year? That is 12 months. You need to find that. So you can write the steps like this. Rent for 3 months. It is given in the question, 12,000. Okay. Therefore rent for 1 month. How can you find this? Divide 12,000 by 3. Okay. So 12,000 by 3, you will get rupees 4,000. Okay, this is the rent of 1 month. Therefore, rent for a year, that is rent for 12 months. How can you find? Multiply. That is rent for 1 month into 12. You will get rent for a year or 12 months. Okay, so 4,000 into 12, you will get rupees 48 100,000. This is the rent for a year or rent for 12 months. Next, sixth question. A truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering a distance of 1188 km. How much diesel will be required by the truck to cover a distance of 3300 km? So, what is given in the question? For covering a distance of 1188 km, 108 liters of diesel is required. Okay, so how much diesel is required for covering a distance of 3300 km? So your answer will be in liters. So start with kilometer. Okay, so for 1188 km diesel required, it is given in the question 108 liters. Okay, therefore for 1 kilometer how much diesel will be required? That you can find by dividing 108 by 1188. Okay, this 1188 we are taking to that side. So 108 by 1188 liters. Now for 3300 km how much diesel will be required? It is we find for 1 kilometer diesel required is 108 by 1188 liters. So for 3300 km diesel required will be 108 by 1188 into 3300. Okay, for 1 kilometer how much diesel is required? That into 3300. Okay. Now 108 and 1188 will go in 12. Okay, 108 by 12 you will get 9. 1188 by 12 it is 99. Okay, now 9 and 99 will go in 9. So 9 divided by 9 it is 1. 99 divided by 9 it is 11. So 1 into 3300, that is 3300 by, in the denominator 11 will come. Okay, by 11. So that you will get 300 liters. Okay, 300 liters of petrol is required, diesel is required for 3300 km. Now exercise 13b, first and third problem do as homework. So this much for this class. Thank you.